Hey guys, it's Brian from Life Amazing, and today I'm going to do a little tutorial on different strategies you can use when looking for jobs on websites like Monster, Careerbuilder, even on Craigslist. Different strategies you can use, and kind of just doing a little background check on the companies. We've all been there where you have been spamming out your resume and applications on all these different sites, just kind of looking for any straw to grab at. So I'll show you what one company that I kind of just did a random search on and some research I found on it. This is no way represents the company or what I think about it. This is just an honest, easy research that I did in only a few minutes, and you can make your own opinions on what I found. So I'm on Monster. I'm just going to look up marketing jobs in Philadelphia, where we're located. As you can see, pretty much see the same type of advertising for a lot of these companies. Marketing and advertising, entry level. So if you're a business student or communications or really a lot of majors, this might be an area that you'll see a lot of interest in, just because they're really going after easy sales, entry level, college grads. So if you go down, I was kind of just clicking around, and one that I found that looked interesting was this marketing, entry level to management. The Appco Group Sales, and located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So I just clicked on them, and you'll see a really generic job posting, marketing, entry level to management, really basic information on here. Let's see if we can.
Think you have the potential and ability to lead, are you looking for an opportunity to realize your potential, stuck in a bit of a rut, work getting a bit monotonous, looking for a change.
So you can see just jumping out at you as a college student and be like, oh yeah, this is, sounds interesting. And then they go into that this is sales, but they really don't go into what kind of sales. They said no phone work or sitting behind a desk, which sounds really interesting, but really they don't tell you what the job actually is or what it entails. So here's a couple things that I was able to easily look up just to get some more information on this company. First, they do have the name of the company here, the Appco Group. So you just copy that, and I just paste that into our search results. And again, they talk about they work with charities, energy, financial services, sports. They're an industry leader in quality face-to-face marketing. Sounds interesting. Again, doesn't really tell you about what they do. It gives you an idea of face-to-face marketing. In my mind, that kind of pops up the guys that you see at the mall or out the street with clipboards, handing you information. Some of them look for charity donations, different energy consulting, people going to your door-to-door telling you that they want to give you a free energy audit. You need to update your windows and gutters and lights and all that fun stuff. So I just went to what we do. Again, they say face-to-face marketing, door-to-door products and services, customer acquisition. You got these kids here looking at a clipboard. It looks really interesting and fun. You see the world, and they're all over the place. So, it looks like a legit website. It looks cool. So let's dig a little bit deeper. Because now you seem like you're probably a little interested. It looks like a legit company. So let's look into it. So the next thing I do is I just do another Google search result. Actually go through the whole process. Let's do Appco Group Sales. Let's do a search result for them. And actually one of the top lists is Glassdoor, which is a great website. To get information, high-level information, low-level information, really detailed. So Appco Group, I can actually just see by the emblem, which is actually a good thing to go off of, and their logo, that I am looking at the same website that I wanted to be looking at. I haven't encountered that where you think you're talking about one company and same name, different company. So it gives you some information, and we're going to start looking at the reviews. It's really what we're interested in right now. Be a seller, not a teller. It's a great top review right here. Worked in the San Diego office, walking door to door. Person has looks like a great review. Said they gained a lot of knowledge and all that, but start going down a little bit. Next person says game changers. These are all really, really good. These are top reviews. Then we start getting into the nitty gritty of the low pay. Very low pay. If you're looking for hourly wages, long, boring hours in the office, 12 hours plus each day, no parking. They don't reimburse you with gas when you take your own car to the field. All right, that's not looking too good. And the next one is pyramid scheme at its finest. All right, that's, again, not looking that great. Let's this person say, I love how they trick you to make you think you can make a career out of it. Everything is so vague, starting from the phone interview. All right, company sucks. All right, here's another good one, another good review. Now, I'm not going to just stick on the bad reviews. I'm going to be kind of open here. Next one, horrible company to work for, definite pyramid scheme, a joke, something completely different. All right, here's a good one. This one person says, the cons are long hours, very challenging, hard work, especially as I have never worked in sales before, but not boring ever. So that's a pro. So we're starting to get a little bit of a trend going, worst experience ever. All right. So we can go into a little more detail into one of these. What's this person saying? Hopefully you guys can hear this.
You will be undervalued and they only pretend to care about you your first few days to get you in. They are liars. Do not waste your time with the dreams they try to sell you unless you like working long hours in the hot sun for $70 a day. Find something better.
Okay. So you're working long hours. That seems to be a definite trend. Even on the positive reviews, the high starred reviews, looking at high hours for hourly wage, doing whatever type of sales and marketing that they tell you. Learning experience, not necessarily good. All right, we'll take that for what it's worth. A good chance to get experience in sales and to meet some different types of fun people. Okay, so you definitely get to meet different people, and I 100% believe that when you're out there in the field, you're probably with what they're calling the field, which is probably being on the street, being a foot soldier out there doing their sales and marketing. I'm sure you will meet great people, people in your exact situation, people probably around your community, same age, same interest, probably college graduates as well. So you probably work with great people. I'm not denying that. So I think we're seeing a trend here. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go to Google and just type in the next word is Appco Group Sales and scam ? Pretty easy. And sure enough, a couple of reviews do come up as Appco Group, also known as Cobra Group. Is it a scam ? That was back in 2012, though. So they're saying that Cobra Group and Appco Group are the same company. There's this whole website about it called thedevilcorp.com. Or I'm sorry, thedevilcorpwordpress.com. So if you were interested in this company, and if you got a call, if you submitted your application and you got a call back from a rep before you went any further, it's fine to do a first high-level phone conversation, which is probably all they'll get into. To get a little research on your resume, you probably want to ask some questions on the company. That's very high-level first conversation. But if you go in for a real interview, you definitely want to be aware of all this information, and it is completely 100% appropriate to ask these questions, saying, "Hey, we saw some information on this company called Cobra Group. Can you tell me, is Appco, is it Cobra? I saw some kind of negative information, and if for some reason they have a problem talking about that, then that's not a company you want to work for at all. They should be able to talk about that. I've even worked and talked to companies that had some bad press, some bad information on the internet, and really sometimes it is just competitors writing bad information. One really pissed off ex-employee going to writing bad reviews. So we always want to take reviews and things that avoid Appco Marketing Group at all costs. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, last thing I'll show you is I'm going to go into LinkedIn. And I hope you guys can see this. In LinkedIn, I just typed in Appco Group Sales and started looking at different people who have it in their as their job description, and you can start kind of just going through there. It's something you can do. You can see if you have any first connections, and if you do, that's great. You can go and talk right to that first connection. Second connection, where you can ask for an introduction, you can go talk to them, or even it's just a random stranger. You go look at them, LinkedIn member, but see if we can get some more information on this guy. Can't really get any more information on him, so this is a bad example. But what you could do is, if you find someone that has a more open profile, you can go and look at their qualifications, where they went to school, information like that. It just gives you a better idea. And when it all comes back to it, we're going back to the monster.com. This will happen with almost every single listing that you'll see here. You'll have to, not the positive or negative aspect of it, but that you want to just go through. It's fine to send out your resume, your application. That's step 1A. But step 1B is then doing the research. Because half these companies you won't even get called back or emailed back from. But the ones that you do, you want to at least have some research information on the company to begin with. Just going back, looking at these, I'm sure this can be very, very similar. Again, even this company, marketing, sales, management, promotional advertising, they all have the same thing on their advertisements. So you just want to do some basic research. And the stuff I just did, it only took a few minutes, and it was pretty easy to do. And it'll raise some questions, but everything does. And like I said, it's completely appropriate to ask those questions during an interview. So interested to hear your comments, hear what you think. If people have had the same experience, we'd love to hear from you. So thank you. Again, this is Brian from Life Amazing, and you guys have a great day. Thank you.